Also changing appearance as time went on was Doctor Who's dishy girl assistant. Whether screaming her head off or just being tremendously helpful, the Doc's time babe did great things for the ratings. For all of us men travelling only one way through time, the girl assistant we can put a name to tells us how old we are. Several of Doctor Who's girl assistants have travelled through time to assist us tonight. With us are Anneke Wills, who played Polly, Nicola Bryant, who played Perry, and Sophie Aldred, who played Ace. And ladies, I would be correct, wouldn't I, in assuming that the basic function of the girl assistant was to provide the sex interest?
Ah, well, you see, the thing is, I was the first sexy companion of Doctor Who, because before that, I don't know, they'd seen it as a children's programme, so it was, you know, it was Bill Hartnell's granddaughter or a sort of frumpy schoolmistress. So I was the first kind of, you know, sexy, juicy, yeah.
I suppose they figured out that Dad was watching too. That was the idea, wasn't it?
Well, apparently, the dads were the ones who liked Polly best.
Was all the screaming really necessary to the plot?
I was lucky, I suppose, in that I never got to scream. My character marked a bit of a departure for the Doctor Who girls. I never twisted my ankle in a quarry or wore unsuitable footwear. I was in sensible Doc Martens, and I was a real tomboy. I beat up a Dalek with a baseball bat and got rid of a load of Cybermen, and I never screamed.
Well, Nicola, you actually got voted as the best all-time girl assistant screamer, didn't you?
Yes, I mean, they do a lot of sort of polls and surveys in the fan magazines and various books, and I was definitely one of the heartiest sets of lungs. And you had to scream in key, you know, yeah. Make sure it went into the end titles.
It's a lot to ask, but can you still do that scream?
I can, and being asked to do it is enough to make anybody scream.
Yeah.
You want it, don't you?
Yes, yes, I do. I want it badly.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
That was all three girl assistants screaming at once. Thank you very much. When the threat turned up on screen, it was usually in the form of a monster. Generations of anonymous actors were exposed to the horrifying interiors of monster costumes. Whether the exteriors were equally horrifying was a matter of the viewer's credulity. I myself remain stunned to this day.
Wait, sir. Look.
With monsters as with spaceships, hardware costs, and a good monster costume could cost as much as a second-hand fur coat. Doctor Who solved this problem with the Dalek, a monster that could be run up out of kitchen utensils and kept in storage without mothballs.
The Daleks will rule the universe! Inside each of those shells is a living, bubbling lump of hate.
Exterminate the Doctor! Exterminate the Doctor! Exterminate the Doctor! Exterminate! Exterminate! Exterminate!
And with us tonight is a man who knows the hidden secrets of the Daleks, John Scott Martin. John, you spent a lot of time inside a Dalek. What exactly went on in there?
Well, in the Dalek, we were very busy. It helped if you were an octopus, because you needed 2 hands to fire the gun. You need another hand for the sink plunger, which was very useful for getting out of tight corners. You trundled along on bicycle wheels.
Oh, you weren't walking?
Oh,
it was a scooter.
Sometimes you sat down and walked. Yeah. Other times you had bike wheels to do it, to get a bit more speed.
How did you navigate?
We had a little observation hatch at the front of the Dalek and the back of the Dalek, and providing you had clearance, you could see there.
Who was your favourite Doctor Who?
doctor. Our favourite doctor is a terminated doctor. An exterminated doctor. An exterminated doctor.
Thank you, John Scott Martin.